All right, Terry. So to begin, if you could just introduce yourself and let us know what kind of business you're in and how you came to become interested in self-directed IRAs.
Sure, sure. So my name is Terry O'Malley, and I've been in B2B sales leadership roles for the better part of 30 years. Um, I recently being about 2 years ago, became aware of self-directed IRAs as I was looking for a way to fund the acquisition of a rental property that needed some extensive renovations, and I couldn't find a reasonable source of loan funding for that, and I ended up tripping over Broad Financial during an internet search, and that's actually how it all began.
Okay. And what was intriguing about self-directed IRAs to you?
Well, first of all, it was brand new to me. It was a topic that I had no experience with, so I literally was a very uninformed consumer about it, and so what was intriguing is it seemed like the only way that I was going to be able to accomplish what I wanted to accomplish, because I had already kind of searched every other avenue, and I just kept hitting my head. I just kept hitting dead ends,
Mm.
and that's what intrigued me, is that the conversation didn't start out with no, no, no. It started with Noah, who was my rep at Broad, just asking me questions about what I was trying to accomplish, and my experiences, and probably that was just as intriguing as the product.
And what have you been able to accomplish since you've opened up your self-directed IRA with Broad Financial?
Sure. So what it enabled me to do is it enabled me to tap into some um, rolled over 401k funds that were in IRAs, and it enabled me to acquire a distressed piece of property
Okay.
and completely renovate it to modern building code standards. I'm about 90% done. I would expect it to be a revenue generating property by the end of the year.
And how satisfied were you with the plan? Is it easy to use? Have you had any difficulties?
Not at all. I will tell you that I had a ton of questions for the team over at Broad, but mostly my conversations with Noah. But he always had the backing of somebody if the question, maybe was a little more complex, or if he wanted to get more information. Um, but I was really pleased with the advice I got. Um, it's been pretty painless. The package that I got was crystal clear. It said, sign here, save this document. There were forms to do certain things. You just basically follow it. It's kind of like a recipe.
And if you were going to give anyone advice who is interested in opening up a self-directed IRA to get into real estate or anything else, what would you advise them?
Okay, I would do two things. I would pass your company's information along, because I had a very good experience, and then something that I did, only because it's sort of how I operate anyway, is people probably already have an accountant that they speak with to do their taxes and whatnot. Um, Discuss the tax implications with someone you already know, because I did that, and every single step of the way, um, not only did he validate the information that Broad was providing me, but he also advised me that what I was doing was an interesting add to my portfolio, and he supported the concept.